Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today I wanted to try this pattern. I feel like maybe we've done this one before, but I think we did it with like 3 colors, something like that. We did it different. And I want to try it, making it different. So layer, we're going to transform, rotate it clockwise, I guess. Yes, we're going to make it point downwards. There we go. And then we'll enlarge it a bit so we can see what we're doing. And then shift it off to the side. Okay, now we can anchor the floating layer so it's just one layer like that. And let's grab red. So it's 3 of these little diamonds in a row. Like that would be 1, 2, 3. And then the next color along, let's go with orange. The next color along comes in and it does not go into the diamonds. So that's kind of neat. I don't know why I'm bothering to do the whole left side of this. I can do this fraction. Let's stop doing that. All right, next color, yellow. Now this one comes all the way in and then it does the diamonds. So there's 1, 2, 3 diamonds. So the color after yellow will be green. And it's going to come around and just kind of closes off after the yellow. Okay, next is blue. And it's going to make 1 diamond, 2. So it's going to turn into a 4 for the blue. That's interesting. That's a little different. And then just outside of the blue is the purple. And outside of the purple will be red again. So the middle is going to be a little bit weird. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure purple ends up in the center of these, but we'll double check our homework here. Let's start with this yellow. It goes quite a way through here. Don't know where that goes. We got green. So I definitely feel like what we're making now is going to be kind of unlike anything that we've done before. Even if I had started with the same pattern, coming up with a completely different outcome is quite possible by just changing a few of the parameters. And should make this interesting. That could go wherever, I don't know. So we know that the red one comes to the very end because it's at the very top knot. And the purple would be the next one because it's the next knot in. Okay, so the blue could go somewhere. Red, purple, blue, orange. Yeah. It's not going to be a nice starts in the shade of a rainbow. That's what I was kind of hoping for here. It is not going to do that. That's okay. It's seldom ever that they're in the order of the rainbow at the very beginning of the bracelet. Again, that's got a lot to do with why I create patterns in the first place, is to see what the sequence is to start it off to make whatever it is I'm trying to make. Yeah. And that can be orange. I guess that makes that one yellow. And green. Okay. Lots of zigzags going on in here. Although there are many, I would still say this is not a super difficult pattern. It's it'll sort of make sense as you're going along. I think you might have to check the pattern a bit, but not so bad. I just notice it's the green that goes in here. Still got a few blank ones. Let's see, we got this yellow that's coming through here this way, and an orange. And that's the full amount. Okay, I can hide our example. Get our select tool and use the guidelines so that way we can get our entire right corner of this. Control C, Control V, and just copy and paste. Use the flip tool and our guideline to flip it over this way. Anchor the layer, merge it down. Now take the whole top part. Control C, Control V again. Flip tool off the horizontal line to get the lower part. Layer, whoa, anchor, and merge down. There we go. Yeah, so the middle section becomes just a little bit longer. And it's mostly cold colors except for the red on the edge, which is kind of neat. So it starts off with hot colors on the ends, and then it's kind of transitions into the colder colors with just a little bit of the red kind of coming through there. It should be really cool. I'm looking forward to making this. All right, before I go, let me quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this possible. Thank you guys so much. I really don't know how to thank you guys enough, but you guys make this whole channel happen, and that's kind of important to me. So, and possibly a bunch of other people who watch the videos and stuff. So thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out with the video this long. And if you haven't already, maybe you could hit that like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.